Hi everyone, this is Maisie here from Natural Awakenings magazine, and today we are interviewing Tamara Luck, who is the Functional and Integrative Nutrition Specialist at Johnson Compounding Wellness. So welcome, Tamara. So nice to see you here. And why don't you give our audience a little bit of an idea of who you are, where you came from, and why you got into integrative and functional nutrition.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for having me. And like you said, I'm the dietitian here at Johnson Compounding and Wellness. And it's actually funny, a lot of my family is in sort of workouts or food science or having something to do with food and health. So I think that's what sparked my interest a little bit. And I studied at UMass Amherst and I did the undergrad program for nutrition there. And then I was at Beth Israel in Boston. And even though I learned a lot from both of those experiences, I knew those weren't quite for me, or being in a hospital setting wasn't quite for me. I really love being here at Johnson Compounding and Wellness because I get to talk to people and I feel like I can help people before they get really sick and get to the hospital. So that's been really exciting for me, and I really like having that connection with people that you don't really get in a hospital setting.
Excellent. Very cool. So Tamara, what led you into the more functional and integrative approach as opposed to contemporary, standard for nutrition and dietitian?
Yeah, I guess two things. The first one would be when I was in the hospital, I felt like I couldn't really help people so much. They were already sick and, the doctors were maybe doing a great job managing their care, but I felt like nutrition-wise, I couldn't really help them so much anymore. So I really wanted to see people before they got to that point. And then the other thing was my own health journey. And my family is actually from Switzerland, and I think they take a little bit more of an open-minded approach to health there. And so when I was having migraines and gut issues and all these things going on and wasn't really getting answers, functional medicine really helped me. So I wanted to give that back and help other people as well.
Excellent. Thank you. So could you tell our audience a little bit about the work that you do at Johnson Compounding? What does that, really look like?
Sure. Yeah. A lot of people ask what type of person also might see me, and it can really vary. So I do love, I'm definitely here helping people on the floor as well at Johnson's, but for my clients, I like to help people maybe similar to where I was, where they weren't really getting answers from their gut doctors or from their PCPs, and they're sort of looking for a little bit more. Or maybe someone that feels like they've done all the different diets and all the things that maybe social media or the news tells us to do, but isn't really working.
Right.
So sort of trying to find more of that lifestyle balance. And, I work a lot with gut health, but what really gets me excited about gut health is that it's the basis, and it can be the foundation for health throughout the whole body.
Right.
So it's been really cool to see people maybe walking into my office with eczema, and we start with the gut, and then the eczema gets better. So it's really cool to see how it all is combined and how everything in our body affects each other.
Yes, and I wanted to thank you too for the article on gut health in the July edition of Natural Awakenings. We appreciate that very much. So
yeah, of course. I love talking about gut health. I'll talk about it all day.
All right. Excellent. So what's the biggest challenge or the top couple of challenges that you're seeing with folks right now in this time of the pandemic? Are things kind of leaning in a particular way? Are you seeing more of a particular type of issue, or how is that really affecting, or is it really affecting your practice and the folks that you see?
Sure. I think it's been a little different at the beginning. I think there was definitely a lot of stress and fear for all of us with the pandemic. And so, if I think about maybe someone with gut issues, and that stress can actually affect their gut as well. We do have that brain gut connection. So, and then that creates more stress, which isn't helpful either during a pandemic. But what's been really cool to see is that as people maybe have been finding their groove a little bit more, I have had some people really been able to explore cooking for themselves, or having more of a self-care routine and being outside more, some of those things. Right. So I've actually been really, proud of a lot of my clients and these customers that are really doing a great job and sort of using this time to take a little bit of a step towards their health journey. Not everyone is that lucky though, so I am also there to support anyone that maybe is working or not working and just needs a little extra support, maybe of how they can safely support their immune system and stay healthy during this time.
Great. Excellent. So what does it actually look like for someone to work with you, Tamara? Is mostly everything done online? Well, obviously now I'm sure that it is, but typically, are you seeing folks at Johnson Compounding or is it a mix of both?
Yes, I'm in the office right now, but no one else has been in here but me, unfortunately. So usually I see people here, but for the past few months, I've just been doing virtual consults. So over like a video chat or a phone call. I do like to do the video chat just to see the person, you get some good clues from body language and things
Right.
like that. And I like to have a name to the face. But what is really cool is that I do take insurance.
Oh,
And
excellent.
yeah, so and a lot of the insurance companies are now allowing for telehealth, and some of them are also waiving their copays.
That's great to hear. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
aware of
actually
that.
been yeah, that's been really great for people. And it's sort of nice not to have to think about that and add that to the list of
Right.
stressful things.
Yeah, right.
And I
Excellent.
think, yeah, I think people have enjoyed it. It is different, but then you can stay safe in your home and you don't have to actually come here, and we can still have the same sort of interaction. And, maybe if someone is, working on some food things or supplement things, they can even show me what's right in their house, which is actually really
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah, they can show me, maybe their spices or what their pantry's looking like,
We
which
did a
is
little recon.
yeah, which is actually pretty fun, and kind of gives me some more ideas of how to help them a little bit better without actually having to go there.
Great. Very cool. So how
Yeah.
can I connect with you tomorrow if they're interested in learning more or just want to explore what the possibilities are of kind of picking your brain and educating themselves and perhaps working with you on an ongoing basis?
Sure, yeah, there's definitely a few ways. I am sometimes on our social media page, for example, at Johnson Compounding and Wellness.
Mhm.
And sometimes maybe a little feature in Natural Awakenings as well. Something that we are doing or just started doing as well, we used to have lectures here at the store, which were really fun, nice to see everyone and have those or ask questions with each other. But we are moving on to an online platform for that. So I will be doing some virtual webinars as well. So things like digestion, hormone health, maybe cooking, things like that. So that will be really fun too. And those will all be free, of course.
Okay, great. And Tamara, one other question as far as contacting you. Can they get you via email or should they call the store? And you can provide that information if you'd like.
Sure, either way. So definitely you can call the store. Extension 3 would probably be best. So our phone number is 781-893-3870. And then my email address, which is a great way to reach me, is Tamara, Tamara, at naturalcompounder.com. And I do offer a free 15-minute introductory call, which is really nice to just sort of get to know someone a little bit more, and I can explain how I work and to see if we would be a good match and
Right.
maybe how I could help them.
Great. Thank you so much, Tamara. Is there anything else that you feel like you need to get out that folks need to know right now, or you feeling?
Sure. I like to keep it easy and keep it simple. So remembering, I guess I should start off by saying the world is a pretty crazy place right now. And I know with the news and everything going on, it is really stressful. So, thinking of what are some easy steps that you can incorporate every day into your lifestyle or into your routines that will make you feel a little bit better. So whether that's eating one extra piece of fruit or one extra vegetable, it doesn't have to be a crazy thing, but sort of remembering to take care of ourselves in any little way possible makes a big difference.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Well, you have a wonderful day, and thank you again. I appreciate your time and your work and your contributions to Natural Awakenings tremendously.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunities.
All right. Take good care.
Bye.